Here in Alberta, anti-mask protesters flooding the streets of downtown Edmonton and Calgary again. They were out in full force yesterday in a repeat of last Saturday. Several hundred demonstrators showed up in Calgary to protest public health measures. Same thing in Edmonton. Calgary Mayor Naheed Nenshi, well, he's just not impressed at all with these people.
Don't do stuff that puts people at risk. It's self-indulgence. It's luxurious, and we don't have the luxury for that right now. It's deeply, deeply selfish. And I don't got time for selfishness. I don't have time to indulge people like this. Our job is to keep everyone safe. And as Chief Neufeld very aptly put it, you hate the rules, write the Premier. Write me. Don't go out there and barge into shops and put other people's safety at risk. Don't have time for it. We're not in a world where we can indulge that kind of selfish behavior. Simple as that. And I know that the government of Alberta feels exactly the same way.
Tinfoil hat gang on hand for these rallies presenting a variety of conspiracy theories. Police say they'll go after the organizers of the events. They face $1,200 fines. That's 45,000 pesos. Outdoor gatherings in Alberta are limited to no more than 10 people. Alberta Premier Jason Kenney says he's also sick and tired of the misinformation. And Kenney had this message for people who think the pandemic is a hoax.
You don't think it's real, talk to my friend Jay in Northeast Calgary, who was in intensive care fighting for his life for nearly 2 months. A man who is not elderly and didn't have serious preconditions, but was on a ventilator for weeks and I believe was in a coma for much of that time.
Currently, Alberta has the highest number of active cases in Canada at more than 18,000. In the last 7 days, COVID-19 has killed more than 63 people in the province, or about 1 every 2.5 hours. That's no hoax. Those numbers are real. I'm going to give the last word on this to Alberta's Chief Medical Officer of Health, Dr. Dina Hinshaw.
Home and bending the curve, not the rules. You were sparing someone from the worry of watching a loved one battle COVID-19. You might even spare them the pain and loss of losing someone to the virus.
That advice, stay home, in these times, it applies worldwide.